Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 3rd through the 9th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. What do you got? The overall energy for the reading, the Hermit. Okay, that tells me that there's a lot of healing going on here. There's a lot of stuff going on, but a lot of healing through all of that. Okay. I'm kind of in a weird way liking what I'm saying, but we'll see. In the recent past, the Page of Pentacles, the Moon, the World card. Yeah, a cycle has been completed, major cycle that you completed and you learned a lot from. So whatever this was, it's a done deal. Door locked, key thrown away, learned a lot, good to go. Now, in the current situation, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Tower. I don't know. I think it's you. I think it's you here. That you even passionately turn your back to something. But it's coming through as shocking. Like nobody would have expected. I don't think even you would have expected for you to just turn your back on whatever this is. You know, so it's coming through as one of those. You just wake up one day and you're like, oh, okay, I'm done here, and everybody, and including you, is like, what? Say what? Okay. In the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. This is almost like I kind of see you working on something, you know, doing your own thing, and then there's an energy that's moving towards you. kind of knocking at your door, and you're like, who the hell would come and visit me in the middle of the day randomly like this? You know, so kind of like that. It's a nice energy. I don't know what it is. I don't think, but again, initially it seems like it's bothersome because you're focused on whatever it is you're doing. I don't think I think you'll open the door eventually to check it out, but initially it's like, what the hell? Who would dare to visit me in the middle of the day? Randomly like that. Unannounced. I don't know. Solicitors? I don't fucking know. Anyways. Let's clarify. For the Hermit, you get in here. You get the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, I think we're talking about that cycle in the past that you definitely closed off. There's still some healing running through from there, and I feel like it's gotten you into this kind of awareness that maybe you didn't have before that, in the sense of not only did you learn a lot from that experience, from that chapter closed, but it also kept you going in a more aware type of a way. Which is pretty cool. There's a certain depth that's been unlocked here for you. You know? Cool. Let me do the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Emperor. Yeah, okay, so this experience that shut down, or you shut down, or I don't know if you should, that doesn't matter who shut it down. It included another energy. It was about another person here. But man, it brought a lot up for you, where at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter about what happened, you know, the name, the height, the color of their hair, of the person, you know, none of that matters. Because it's all about the experience that's been brought to you and how you learned from it. You know, that's kind of the main goal here. Interesting. Let me do the Moon, the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. You got a little secret side to you. in the sense of, yeah, chapter may be closed. Yeah, you may have grown. Yeah, you may have learned a lot and all that. But somewhere deep within you, there's a sense of kind of holding this, just taking this experience and carrying it with you. So you're not just closing that chapter and you're like, I hope I never look back at that. It taught me a lot and all, but I hope I never have to revisit that. No, what you did was you took the energy of, whatever happened there in a good way, in the sense of the love that was shared there at some point. You took it with you. You wrapped it around, you took it with you, placed it in your suitcase. So you took the good with you too. Most people forget about that. We tend to focus on, oh my God, it was so nasty and it was so hard and it was this and it was that. And as much as that's kind of coming with the territory there, you're also taking the beautiful part of it too. For the World card, you get the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. And it leaves you open too. Which again, for most people, no, they would shut down. At least initially. But no, you're like, you just take it as what it is, It was an experience that, I don't know what the hell happened in there, but it definitely opened your eyes, opened yourself up for more healing, more depth, more knowledge growth, basically. You've grown a lot from the experience itself. And you carry on once this experience is completed, still open, Which again, most people would be like, oh, shutting down because it's hard to stay open and things like that. They would open up eventually if, if they keep on healing out of that experience, but not initially. Most people would be like, no, I'm going to protect my heart at all costs. Not you. You're like, okay, I know what I have to offer. I know who I am. This taught me who I am and what I got to give, and I'm just giving it all. For the Seven of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. This is tough. You make it look so easy, though. I don't know what you're doing something very difficult here. Very hard. But it includes you potentially turning your back to something. And you're very confident in this decision. You're very secure. You're very, I gotta do this. And then you're telling me how difficult it is. Like it's not as easy as it looks. You do make it look easy, but also saying, yeah, it's not easy what I'm doing here. And again, it's coming through almost as a surprise to everybody, including you. For the Queen of Wands, you get the Ace of Swords, the World card, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. You're wrapping something up, definitely. I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing, in which maybe in the past it's presented more energetically, and right now it's the physical steps of it all. But you're taking a stand, and it's just, you have everything it takes to be in this place, to do this. Maybe that's why you're shocking everybody and even you. Because it goes back to that chapter being closed, but it's more physical now. It's more palpable. Let me do the Tower, the Judgment card, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Whoever's kind of taken by surprise here, and they may, when people are shocked by someone's decisions or whatever, they may not have the best immediate responses to that. They may be nasty, they may be this, they may be that, they may be upset, who the hell knows. But when the dust settles, and when the ones that need to be by your side are going to understand what this is about, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to fall into place. So you might shock people, you might upset people with whatever it is you're doing here, but you're doing this because it feels 100% right for you. So the minute they start to understand that, the right ones are going to stick around. So you don't have to worry about that part. It might create a little bit of a mess by what I can see here, in the sense of the energies get very, very disturbed. The minute you start applying whatever energy this is, shit gets disturbed. And then I see it being put back into place where it belongs, for who it belongs. So I don't know, some people may remove themselves here from your environment based off of what you're doing. Others, the ones that matter, are gonna stay. Let me see in the immediate future. For the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Five of Wands, the Chariot, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're so involved here, and you're putting effort into something. I see you involved in something, and it's almost like tensed too. Whatever it is you're dealing with, it's almost giving me a family vibe. Like there's like nerves are stretched to the max, like everything is so tensed in there, but you're focused on whatever it is you're doing. That's why this energy comes in most likely as an interruption. Is what the fuck do you want? You know, like, oh, I'm busy here. So it almost feels like you're rejecting everything else that wants to come from the outside anyway. And there is this energy that's moving towards you as you're in this, just sweating in here and doing your thing. Let me do the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Okay, and then you calm down, and then you're like, okay, let's breathe a little bit. There's no need to just yell at a butterfly flying towards me, but it caught you by surprise here. It caught you in a moment of tension, of so much focus here. And then you're the one that's coming through as asking yourself, what the hell am I doing, you know? And then you calm down a little bit. You're still not necessarily 100% interested here, not super open to it, but it's getting better. It's not as tensed. Let me see the Knight of Wands. Woo! For the Knight of Wands, in the immediate future, you get the Hermit, the Lovers, the Six of Swords. This energy that's moving towards you carries quite the potential for something quite nice, quite deep, quite, you know, long term, or whatever you want to, like, stable, steady. I'm not sure. Your reaction might scare them away, though. Because there's definitely still, when you even calm down, there's still a little bit of what, you know? And then I come in peace, but I'm gonna go now, you know. So there's a little bit of, I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think this is gonna turn into a missed opportunity or something. But it's definitely a matter of timing. They caught you at an inopportune time. I don't know what you're dealing with here. You're super busy and invested and tensed because of whatever this is. And I think it's a matter of timing. I think if they would come back a week later, things would probably look a little different here. But this is something nice that's trying to come in. And again, even though it catches you right there in the type of an energy, I feel like it's not the end of this energy. But it does seem intimidated. Like, uh-oh. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Star. You're a little bit on the edge. I'm going to try to be as soft as possible when I deliver this message to you, but as direct as possible, because your energy seems to head in the direction of a little bit on the edge. You're a little tensed up. And I'm assuming it's because of whatever this is that's popping in for you. You're not there yet, but you're getting there, where little things might piss you off. And I think you're starting to notice that too. And I think you're starting to maybe put a little, or bring a little more awareness to that, so that you can work through that energy. Whatever it is that's creating this tension for you, which is this environment that you're working on something in. Could be a work, could be a project you're working on. But it's starting to show, and you're starting to feel this energy, and it's starting to affect all sorts of other energies in your environment. So, but anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.